Okay, so in this next section, we're just going to go through a whole bunch of examples of really great video creative to get your creative juices flowing about ways you can use video in simple yet effective ways to present your product within paid social in a really great way. So I'm going to jump over to Chrome and start going through some examples for you. So this first example from eBay, I just love the bright colors, the movement. It really, really works. It really captures your attention. If you're scrolling through the feed, this is going to really catch your eye. Don't be too intimidated by the sort of high budget, high production values they would have had for this. If you actually break it down and look at it, the footage wouldn't have taken too much to film. Sure, they would have had probably quite a, good production team. But you could do something similar with a little bit of footage and then overlay these kind of bright colors. That's a static image there that they've spun around. So it's really more about creativity than high budget here. This example here from Treatwell, I absolutely love Treatwell's advertising. Maybe I'm their target customer, potentially, but I think what's really great about their ads is they're really simple. They use nice photography, and in this case they're using simple static images, and they've just created basically a slideshow with a little bit of animated text and a little bit of movement. So in terms of production value, not expensive at all to create. They probably had some photos already from photo shoots they'd done. They've just created bright backgrounds and then cool little slideshows with some animated text to talk about the benefit of their product and their service. So really great example there. They're a good one to look at, and that you can go into the video library and have a look at the other ads they're running at the moment. There's always good stuff from Treatwell. This next example, I just pulled this because I think it's a great example of using stop motion in a really clever way. How easy would this be to shoot? Basically, you're just taking 6 photos in the same spots, and then you're stitching them together as a slideshow and overlaying some text over the top. So you could do this with your product. You could have your product kind of moving back and forth, or different products kind of popping into the space. There's tons of ways you could use stop motion to grab attention, that bit of movement that catches the eye, that sort of fun creativity that goes so well with the channel of, social advertising. It's the kind of thing we're used to seeing in social, and it makes sense. This next example is from Airbnb. Again, I pulled this example because this wouldn't have been hard to put together. Really, they may have shot these photos for their ad, but actually they could have produced the same thing by using stock imagery, right? And so it's just some clever design around stock imagery and then text over the top, and it actually comes across as a really slick ad. But I don't think it would have taken much to produce. So that's a cool little example. This example here from Carbon Theory, this is a sort of upstart beauty brand, not well known. So what they've done here, I think they've pulled in quite a few elements here of people having fun, lots of movement and contrast, lots of sort of semi-aspirational images of the kind of people who might buy their product. But what's key here is they've brought in social proof, which is something I talk about a lot. So they've got, I think it starts with everyone's talking about it. Here they've got their press mentions being shown on the phone, which looks really cool. Immediately builds credibility that, everyone's raving about this product, showing people receiving the product in the box, showing how the box looks is great, showing their product benefits. We are vegan. This actually has, which I didn't manage to record, has some pretty cool upbeat music, but you can see how it works fine with sound off. And another benefit of the product is the price is really affordable, so they've brought that into the ad. That may or may not be a good option for you and your product. But just a really great, powerful social ad, I thought. So powerful that I bought this soap immediately after seeing the ad, sending the internet into a tailspin. The transformations are incredible. You can't help but want to see what this product is all about when you watch this ad. You feel like everyone's doing it. It's so cool to be part of the movement. So I think that's a super cool ad. Birchbox, I brought this example because it's a nice little example of using basically a slideshow A little bit of footage here of those hands opening up the product, something that you could easily film on a phone, and then interspersing that with just a little bit of animated graphics. Not super difficult to produce at all. Nice bright contrasting colors again. Showing kind of how the product looks when you receive it in the box is a really cool idea, because if your product suits well to being gifted, this ad is really great. This one again from Benroy. I really love their examples. This one's a really creative little ad. This one probably a little bit more expensive to produce, but nothing crazy, right? No actors required. You know, some cool stuff with a little bit of clever, I don't know what it would be technically, maybe a little bit of CGI there, but generally quite a simple ad, and very simple in terms of its message. It's really striking. You really get straight away what the product is about. So that's a super cool little ad. This one here, this is just some more examples from Allbirds. They're a great direct-to-consumer product brand. So the product benefit here is the shoes are made from eucalyptus trees. So they're making that really clear from the ad in a really cute way. Some of these other ones where they intersperse illustration with real imagery of the product. Again, what's clear here is the product itself is really well photographed, really clear and detailed, and you can see it really well. Another example here. So this is from one of our clients. So she created this video about just talking about her product. It's the founder talking about her product. So you don't need to see the sound actually to know that this is a nice woman who's talking about something that looks quite interesting. Actually, might be intrigued enough to turn the sound on and see what she's saying. Another thing that we could have done with this ad is have captions overlaid underneath the video so that people can read along with what she's saying. So that's probably what I would advise, but actually this video is doing super well as it is. So great little simple example. She filmed it at home during the lockdown and it's been working amazing for her. A couple more examples here. This one. This one's another one from one of our clients. This video doesn't even have any text overlaid, but it's just a great example of showing the product in action. These products are so great. They mesmerize babies, captivate them, and keep them entertained so that mum or dad can have a little break. And this little video just shows exactly how the product works. So once we launched this video, the ad account really saw massive improvements. And whenever we put new interesting videos in for this particular client, it does really, really well. Another example here. So this is just an example of how a simple little slideshow can work really well. 3 images from their shoot, and we just stitch them together as a simple slideshow, and it just catches the eye a little bit more, shows the product in a few different angles, shows the way it can be worn in a warmer climate. Nice little video illustrating the point about spring layering.